Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm High Times. I'm over here doing this mission here. There's my things. See what this hunter got here. Weapons. Why does it do that shit? Frost blast spring. I don't have that on. I have my bow on. So I'll craft my arrows. Okay. Alright. Okay, I get it. Okay. $149. Thinking I should save all this for later on, I think. This might be cool. Shoot, don't think I've seen that before. I just never looked for it. Shredder gauntlet, huh? Valuable to sell. Okay, and then we'll sell that. Here for key upgrades, okay. Coils and cool resources. I can look at all that. I'm gonna wait just to see.
Oh, hey, I haven't seen you around before.
Workbench. Let's see if I can upgrade some. Can. Let's upgrade it. Because I could upgrade it again. I don't know if I'm wasting stuff, but I might as well just do it. Okay. Pouch upgrades, Let's upgrade it, shit. Might as well upgrade that too, I guess. I need some rabbit hide, some horned lizards, squirrels. Okay, so all the little animals. Okay. Yeah. Let's come in and check this out. Oh, that looks somebody up there I gotta talk to or what?
Looks like he's had a few.
Xavier, I need your help!
Don't embarrass yourself, soldier.
Xavier! Xavier!
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there right now.
Xavier, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorovik, sneaking off to meet
some
with
tea.
I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorovik tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Laravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Laravik was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No.
Might as well pick
But the
this up
clearing
real
where they met
quick
is
and
just east of here, across
see
the
where this
A
leads.
dozen soldiers have already searched at Conover. There's nothing
I
there.
did do this
I
before
can see
when I started
things
playing this game
firsthand.
before, but like I said,
If the Eclipse are in the
I didn't
dot,
really play for
I'll find
that
them.
far. I got to
Thank
like
you.
level 20 or something like that, and
Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
I do believe I did all this before. But when the game first came out, now that the DLC's here, I actually want to play it and get everything straightened up and going good.
Gentlemen,
That's our cue.
Try not to miss any missions this time around. I'm going to
You
try to hit
taking
as
the
many
edge
side
off?
missions and everything that I can because
I mean, I'd ask you to
I
join, but
want to not miss
Nobody
out on
has to save the
things.
world, right?
So
all right, now let me guess. You're
some
in
of
a
the
rush,
best weaponry
right?
are things
So,
you can get for doing quests.
whatever you
So
need. Ask away.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about...
Oh.
I know, not much.
my bad.
Only that
I
Avad
shouldn't hit my
wants it to
button
happen.
twice.
He said
Skip
I'm
through
making
some
peace
shit.
with these Tanakh. But
Yeah, I've
from
been
what I hear, they're not too big.
Learning
on
a little bit of
diplomacy. They maybe
carpentry
wants to
too,
talk
so
about
I've
blades
kind of
and
been
arrows.
picking up carpentry on the
So
side. I'm
if
going to
you're
be
heading
making
away,
a
be prepared.
few
Things may
projects.
get
I'm
ugly
going
real
to start
fast.
selling them
I'll keep that in mind.
pretty soon. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. Then I be making some birdhouses as well, you know what I mean?
What do you
Just,
know about this place?
It is spring and
Nothing
summer and
good.
stuff, so people can buy
That's where the
those and
Carja
stuff.
dragged
And
all the
plus, I'm going
captives
to
they took from the Forbidden West during the
maybe
Red
give them to
Raids.
some family and stuff, so it'll
Lucky
be cool.
ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them.
Just been busy doing stuff like
Now
that, so
Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it.
now I got some time to mess around with the
No matter how much
games,
new
so
stone they put up, it'll still
it's
be
on.
stained in blood.
I'm planning at least, a good maybe 5-6 hours today on
How have things
doing things with this
been
game, so
since
maybe
you-
push the
Silent
story on
departure.
along pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad
Drinking
pick up
some
the pieces
tea,
after
some
the
hot
battle with the
tea.
Eclipse. And I took a
Enjoyed,
month to bury Ursa in the claim.
Seeing the Northern Lights
When I
last
got
night
back,
from
I
where I
got the
live,
assignment
pretty
to
tight.
babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
Maybe we're not able to see the
Couple
Northern
more of
Lights,
these,
but
maybe I'll believe you.
we were last night for some reason, some kind of solar flare.
I
Yeah,
I
start
better
this,
get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you.
start this shit
Just-
up. So
Are you sure about this?
see how many
Yeah.
times I fail,
Aaron.
Yeah, all right. I
I know where to find.
yeah, don't count
Oh shit, I'm pushing through the story. My
that. Be
bad.
careful out there, Aloy.
Yeah, I seen this, so I was like, might as well check it out.
Lighten up, Paif. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes.
Are you in charge around here?
Apology. I'm Lawan. his second in command.
Keep
So,
doing that. My
what
bad.
brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for
I'm
the
pretty sure
embassy.
everybody's already seen all this
I
before, though.
need
So
it to happen so I can head west.
if you haven't,
And maybe
my
now that
bad.
Studious
I kind
Wadis
of
is here, we can finally get
impatient.
things
Got a little bit
underway.
of impatience going. So.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
So what happens at these...
Mostly trade and negotiation. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from cars that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier...
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
Here we go. I don't know if I can just run up here or what. I don't know, but
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander.
How are we to hold an embassy
you.
with a
Shit,
tribe
I'm
that
gonna
can't
have
even
to
govern
wait.
their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh
Oh, yeah,
are a
shut the fuck
tribe
up.
composed of 3 clans.
Blame
How
sauce,
many
dude.
banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence.
yeah, I ain't waiting. Fuck you.
You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl.
Hurry up, dude.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't care if it's the devil you put yourself! The gate stays sealed until that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the Savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
To saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
You. Forgot you. On purpose. I didn't want you to get hurt. Oh well. We're doing the damn thing.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
There's nothing else in here. Oh, there's something right there I can get. Yeah, John. I put my fucking leg thing up so I can kick my feet up. Oh yeah.
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no...
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Yes, I
Just
am.
Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the Army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before... Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, might as well. Let's just do it.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west. Hope I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the... When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you.
I am kind of rushing a little bit, but hope you guys don't mind, you know what I mean?
I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Okay.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers! Form up!
Well, looks like we're about to get down like James Brown on this shit.
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Ah! Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
Alright, so this is about to get fun, I think.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Yeah.
Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
Alright, so
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
us. Take 'em out. Are you okay? Do you need ammo?
What am I doing?
Try to follow up!
We got this.
Back hitter!
Fuck, I can't switch my fucking weapons, or what the fuck?
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
Intruder! You heard them!
Let me know if you need any help. That did some real damage.
Fuck, I died. Son of a bitch. Should have been paying attention to my health, I guess. So,
Time to fight.
I need help here! Over there!
We got this.
I see the Outlander! Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief,
Destiny?
grant me the honor of this challenge.
I'm doing a boss fight right now.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Fighting a child!
Hut! Now's my chance. Give it up! Shields regenerated. Hut! Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me!
Did it. Wasn't pretty, but I did it.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Yeah, some bullshit. Excuse me.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, cool. Died once, but I got it done. That's pretty cool. Well, not that I died, but just it was a pretty good cutscene and all that.
It's salvage time, boys.
Yeah, salvaging all the shit I just killed. Fuckers.
think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to
I'll
head west.
continue to do my shit.
Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights. No soldier can ask for more.
Fashav called Regalla a rival.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you...
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
It's true.
Do you think the Karja will take action against... Seems like you'd have
An expedition of the Karja army until they'll be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't...
Okay.
It's too bad.
At least Nozar went down fighting. Well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Yes.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and...
That's right.
Okay, let's kind
They're
of
peaceful,
rush
we're
it.
taking
I'm
the fuck-
very
Hard to imagine a bunch
impatient.
Make no mistake, they
read all
have
this
a
shit later.
fierceness all their own. When the Karja, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. But after Avad overthrew the Mad, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like...
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said the Tenakth... What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, and then new Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army, but the United...
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Okay.
You said there were others who went out when...
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Or just stupid. Yeah. Okay.
I
Guess I gotta
Then I wish you luck. The gates will
messing
always
around
be
with
open
this
to you
stuff,
should you
yeah.
wish to return.
Okay. I'm gonna try to salvage everything I
don't worry
can real
about your
quick.
friends.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, me too.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Okay, so I can jump and press, hold square. Okay.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. The Emperor is out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine.
I do have it to where it gives me all the resources,
We'll have
so
to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. Only one other person has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help
okay,
Tenakth
that's pretty
rebels?
cool. Okay.
Be prepared. Good spot to test the shield wing. I climb down and I can glide.
True that, but I gotta collect a bunch of shit first and see what's up with this fire right here. Maybe get something here. Yeah, now that I know I need all these animals to so I can upgrade things, I'm gonna
Not sure how to get rid of this stuff.
see, you know what? I'm not gonna quick save, I'm gonna actual save here. Yeah. Alright, there's my save, and this is the new episode, I guess. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody, and take care of yourself. You know, it's pretty crazy out there, you know, and I hope you all have a good weekend, week, whatever it is when you see this video. You know, I hope it's good for you, you know. All right, thanks for watching.